One More Double Take. I'm Jasmine, this is Connor, and today we're reacting to another Jedi Mind Tricks.
Yeah. Very excited for this because I loved the last one.
The last one was really great.
With Emon.
Yeah. I hear you home, I don't want you back.
Yeah, that was the one.
This one is Trail of Lies. Well, who's lying? And why is there a trail? And this is a song request from Mike. Thank you so much, Mike, for supporting us. We both really appreciate it. And if you want to get your request done just like Mike, then please go to our Buy Us a Coffee page. You can scan the QR code or go to the link in the description.
Let's go. I thought that was a video.
Another drama. She reportedly collapsed at a Hollywood nightclub. It looked like she was on something. She was involuntarily intoxicated.
Television off, cousin. That ain't nothing for a girl to see. I got a niece, and best believe she mean the world to me. And she don't need to see the shit they think a girl should be. 90-pound skinny bitches, that ain't even thorough to me. Essentially, that shit designed to take a hold of you. Telling lies to your vision, take control of you. They finding different ways to take your fucking soul from you. A show about a model, make your self-esteem low for you. Everything is fake, trust me, no one that lovely. I met a lot of famous people and they fat and ugly. I ain't any better, I just think the fact is funny. That'll take a little girl and pimp her for the cash and money. And what's gonna become of them in like 50 years? When Hannah Montana turning into Britney Spears. They chew you up and spit you out cause no one really cares. And ain't nobody gonna hold you when you really scared. Where the parents at? Cousin, this is really bad. Is this the motherfucking manager or really dad? Is he concerned about his daughter or a silly pad? This ain't gonna change nothing, I just think it's really sad. Television off, cousin. It's a tool for them to clog the mind. Conservatism, liberalism, they divide the line. The natural feelings of a child is to be common kind. Then they show you ads for the Marines and they decide it's time. So they can send you to a war behind their father crime. Then send you home and send a limit, not provide a dime. And the news tell you cops is on the block for people. I'ma put it simple and plain, cops is evil. Take the television show Cops, for example. That's the shit they want America to watch and sample. Never showing you how dirty that they really is. And that they hide behind they badge and that they really bitch. I ain't never met a pig in my life that I ain't wanna catch a body on or jiggle my knife. Yeah, that's another fucking topic for another day. I'ma tell you how to try to get you in another way. They tell you that there's something wrong with you, you need their drugs. But there ain't nothing fucking wrong with you, they big and thugs. They sell drugs and commercials at the same time. Lock a motherfucker up for the same crime.
For press use only, Baby Grand Records.
What does that say?
Longest outro I've ever heard.
Yeah.
But I do really enjoy the beat, so I don't mind.
I liked the beat a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
The first verse.
Oh, nailed it. Absolutely nailed that.
Brilliant.
The whole calling out the media for...
As a female growing up in a time where, like, looking a certain way is posted online and in magazines and on TV, like, I know it's not just females, but I'm just talking from my perspective.
Yeah.
It's very detrimental to your mental health, and you are constantly questioning what is wrong with you and why you don't look like that, and you do anything in your power to look like these other women.
It's like these people that are put on pedestals, so they are made to
they're highlighted for the way they look and like their body shape and stuff like that. So it makes young girls growing up think there's something wrong with them if you don't look like that, and that is why, and I'm speaking from experience, so many people grow up with eating disorders, because it's not normal for everyone to look the same, but they never highlighted that. And definitely growing up, like, that's where my eating disorder came from, partly was because I'd see all these like really small petite girls and I'd be like, why? Well, I need to stop eating if I want to look like them. Do you know what I mean? And then the cycle just continues, and it's taken me nearly 26 years to realise that not two people are the same, and like that's the whole point of, like, humans, we're not meant to be the same in any way. So I really liked that he was calling that out, and, you know, especially back then. I do feel like it has got slightly better now.
Yeah,
personally,
so, yeah.
I think it is we are a bit more open about stuff like this, especially because you don't want to carry on the cycle. But definitely back then, growing up, that's all you would see.
Stuff is glorified, and it's like what he says about, obviously, the drugs and stuff in the second verse. It's like
I didn't really get the second verse, if I'm honest with you.
No, fair enough. I only call like parts of what he was talking about.
Yeah.
But like, I know he's talking about like the drugs. It's like they'll sell you these drugs on TV. Like, they glorify all these things that are wrong for you.
Yeah.
And I think that's very important to call those sort of stuff out. It's like the whole, you need to make loads of fucking money just to be happy.
Yeah,
it's like
not true.
You don't need to make loads of money. You need to make some, but that's what, like, it's financial security is not having all the money you could ever need. It's having enough. And I think that's very important. It's like, because that's what I always grew up like. I thought, because I grew up broke, it's like I didn't have a lot of the stuff, so I thought when growing up I was like, oh, I need loads of money, I need all this, I need that, like, because I was compensating for the stuff I didn't have, and I would see online that all these people had this.
Yeah.
And so I think it's very important to call that out, especially in rap music as well, where a lot of this stuff is glorified.
Money and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, it's like
even girls and stuff, like when you watch like music videos, especially like older music videos, all the girls have massive boobs, big bum, tiny little waist, or they're just really petite, and it's like, not so much anymore, I wouldn't say, but back then it definitely was, and then you would look at that and think, well, why do none of the girls look like me?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like,
not for me, but yeah.
No, but like, yeah. So it's the same in, like you're saying, it like money and stuff is glorified in rap. Like they talk a lot about money. Like, it's all about having big chains and
it's important to know that these people aren't like they haven't got the answer to all their problems either.
No, exactly.
And like, in some ways they are compensating for stuff too.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, look at some of the best rappers. They always look broke.
Yeah.
The J. Cole.
Yeah.
He looks like he's
just looks like a normal person.
But he's the one who talks the most facts.
Yeah.
And same with Jedi Mind Tricks.
I feel like there is a lot of artists nowadays that are more like that. Like, if you think Ed Sheeran, if you saw him walking down the street, you wouldn't know he was, well, you'd know he's Ed Sheeran because what he looks like, but not necessarily, he doesn't glorify like money in his career. Like, that's not what he does it for.
Yeah, it's priorities.
Even like Adam Sandler, like.
Oh yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's the one. Well, I think he's now like the highest paid actor or something like that.
Oh, who's the other one? Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, like, he's
humble.
So humble. It's like,
humble is better than anything.
Yeah,
I feel like we have gone on a...
Yeah, I don't know where we're going with that, so... I've lost the train of the original thought.
Yeah.
But it was I really enjoyed it, especially the first verse. That's the one that I could like resonate with the most. So
yeah. So it's like back then I feel like it was very important to point out this sort of stuff because there wasn't a lot of people doing it, whereas now we have a lot more people doing it and it's great.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Mike. And if you want to be a legend like Mike and request a song of your own, go to our Buy Us Coffee page in the description or scan the QR code right here and we can get to it as soon as possible.
Thanks for watching.
Goodbye.
Tell me how you really feel. Don't hold back now, just 'cause I'm around now. Don't start to back down. Tell me how you really feel, like I wasn't here.